Guys, welcome to the channel. What are we talking about today? We are talking about Clear Bond, the HD Bond from Hair Direct. I'm not going to call this the final review, and you're going to say, Curtis, where is your pretty hair at? It's on the counter over there drying because it's takeoff day, so I just figured, screw it, I'll do it with my crazy hair, and so what? I'm in a crazy t-shirt. I don't care today. We're doing our cleanup. So we're gonna do the Clear Bond semi-final review. I've had a full cleanup with it, full removal and things like that. So anyways, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the hair experience. What we do here is everything hair replacement, hair system related. Anything from buying, cleaning, cutting, finding a stylist, living with it, and everything in between. The book is selling like crazy, and thank you guys, man. That just means so much to me that y'all take the time to actually read what I wrote. That's a huge deal. I mean, that's just a big deal. I'm not an author. I've never read a book from front to back, but I wrote this for you guys to basically have a cheat sheet on what to use when you're doing this. It's full of photos and how to, it's just a step-by-step. Thank you. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I think we're like 10 people away from 1,000. You're gonna, Curtis, that ain't shit. But it is to me. 1,000 people want to click subscribe with this? Fuck, really? I don't have any hair. Really? Anyways, back to it. The Clear Bond came up easy. And I don't mean like come off the head easy. I mean when I put my release on it, it came up like normal. I used my Q-tips and it rolled off like normal. It was a little stickier to my head. Like I've cleaned my scalp, and in my book I tell you, I clean my scalp, and what I do is I clean my scalp. Oh, just buy the book. No, I'm just kidding. I clean my scalp, and then I give my scalp a break. I give my scalp a break because you're running the comb through it and you're trying to clean it, so I give it a break so it doesn't get irritated, and then I clean my system, and then I go back to my scalp. That way my scalp can kind of take a breather, so I just don't sit there and irritate it till it gets pissed off. But it came right off with the cotton balls. It did pretty much like Ghost Bond does. Not exactly. It was a little more gummy, I think, but it did collect with the cotton balls. It did roll off. It was on my scalp, like I was saying, a little more. Once you wash it and you start trying to, like, I can feel a sticky spot right there, and I've washed my head twice with soap. I haven't touched it with alcohol yet. I try to do that as limited as possible because it turns out to just irritate the shit out of your head, and I'm not cool with that. So, let's just say Ghost Bond's a 10. I'm not calling it a 10, but let's just call it a 10, just for scale purposes. I'm going to say the Clear Bond, let's say adhesive attachment style. How good is it? If a Ghost Bond is a 10, I'm going to say a Clear Bond is a 7. It wants to come up a little earlier, it seems like, than Ghost Bond does. Let's go to, does it turn white? Ghost Bond's going to be a 10. This is going to be a 0. This does not turn white. It does not turn colors in super high heat, anything like that. We're going to do longevity now. Longevity is going to be like a 6. There was no serious sweating this time. There was no, I did use my scalp protector like I always do, so I'm trying to do what I can. But longevity lasted about 4 days or 5 days before I really needed to redo the front hairline. And typically with Ghost Bond Platinum, I can get 7 days of full adhesion with super minimal to maybe 0 repairs. That's a big deal because we live busy lives and we don't have time for this shit. So we want our pretty hair back as easy as possible. If you live in a hot ass climate and it's blazing effing hot outside, the White Bond might help you in serious high heat and high body temperature experiences. Whereas the Clear Bond, if I said that's what I meant, Clear Bond would help you in super high heat, super high body temperature experiences. Whereas the White Bond, if you go to an office every day and sweating is just not in your vocabulary, then the white bond is perfect for you. It's ease of use, it's ease of clean. You can see where it's going on. You can rub it on with your finger. It turns clear when it's ready. It's pretty fail-safe. With a clear bond, you have to really do... I followed the directions. I applied 2 coats. I applied 1 coat. I've applied 3 coats. I've applied all kinds of stuff. Just seeing what happens differently. You can tell that the adhesion properties per coat seems to increase. So you get a better adhesion the more coats you do, but there's going to be a cutoff there. My guess is probably 3. We did the longevity, we did the whiteness, we've done all that. 1 out of 10, and I can't call Ghost Bond a 10 because it's not a 10. It's not a dime piece. I don't know what is. I haven't found the unicorn yet. Maybe Staples? I don't know. Just kidding. I'm probably going to call it a strong 7. Just because of if it lasted longer without me having to fuck with it, I would be so stoked, because every day when you wake up, I'll wake up, go in the shower, and I look up, I'm like, fuck, I do not have time for this today. And some days it's perfect. But Ghost Bond seemed to be more religious when it came to just working like it's supposed to, if that makes sense. You still have to do your hairline, just your hairline right there, once a week, like normal. That's a good schedule. Once a week on the hairline, once every 2 weeks on the full removal. So I'm gonna give it, that score. That's what I'm gonna roll with. It's decent. Is there better? Sure. I have not tried the Walker Ultra Hold. I think I might try that next. But I'm gonna do my reattachment this time. I'm gonna do it with Clear Bond one more time, and then we can get the honest to God final review. Fuck this or keep it. That's what we're gonna have. So I'm hoping for the best, because I hate when the shit turns white. Like you're fucking popping into the club and it's like, I think my shit's white. That's just not cool. So anyways, that's what I got for today. Subscribe. Super important to me. The ebook has no profanity in it, by the way, but the ebook is out, man, and it will help you. It's a guide. It's like oh shit, Curtis page 17 says I need to do this. That's exactly right. It will tell you exactly what to do. So not being sarcastic, but you guys always know I'm here. I'm a little inundated with questions, comments, and stuff like that. I've got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and my website. Guys, if I don't get back to you instantly, please don't get mad at me. I do have a full-time life. I do sell real estate, so it's not like I don't sit on the computer all day. I do in my spare time. So please don't get mad at me. If I don't respond, hit me back again, because it might get covered up by something else. I'm here for you always, guys. Subscribe, comment below. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers today. Thanks.